Anti-mandate protesters have been accused of desecrating the Cenotaph War Memorial on the grounds of Parliament.
The number of protesters has continued to grow this weekend as supporters from around the country descend on the capital.
Newshub was invited onto the site where we were able to check exactly what's been happening to the Cenotaph. Here's Imogen Wells.
Parliament's grounds feeling more like a festival than the halls of power, with thousands partying on the Beehive's lawn. Newshub today getting an inside look after 12 days of protesters attacking media trying to report on the occupation.
Protest organisers emailed various media outlets yesterday to apologise for some of the behaviour that journalists have been receiving. So today we're on a tour of this campground, of this protest, but one of the conditions is that we don't talk to anyone here in order to keep the peace.
But that didn't stop protesters from talking to us.
Oh, the television? Have a good day. I have to find out if I can access that from somewhere.
The news that you guys release is quite damaging.
Check it out, it's quite interesting.
Organisers have now dubbed the protest a pro-fest. There's a first aid tent, free haircuts, they've even got their own security. They've said it before and they'll say it again, they're in it for the long haul.
We're not leaving until the mandates are dropped and the government is pretty much dismantled.
You want the whole government gone?
Gone.
There were allegations on social media that the base of the Cenotaph, a monument to fallen soldiers, was being used as a toilet. Today, protesters had no qualms about showing us what was going on there.
It's a shower setup. What I've agreed to do is take it down because I don't want anyone thinking that we're using it as a toilet here, because that's not what we're doing.
The statue had also been graffitied with chalk, a former service personnel charity describing it as a slap in the face, demanding everything be removed.
Straight away we did what they asked, and we've removed the chalk and stuff like that, and we've tried to be as respectful as possible.
Further south in Christchurch, protest actions are also growing, with more and more tents and people setting up in Cranmer Square. Public places meant for everyone, now occupied for the foreseeable future.
Well, Imogen joins us now live. And Imogen, there was some tow trucks seen around Parliament today. What was going on there?
Well, we understand that was actually part of police's traffic management plan rather than towing trucks because they're illegally parked. The tow trucks were taking cars parked in the median strip on a road that's by the train station here and moving them away in a bid to create what they're calling an emergency access route. In the last half hour as well, we've had a press release from the Freedom and Rights Coalition. They're calling for an end to vaccine mandates on March 1st, and they say if that doesn't happen, they want the Prime Minister to resign and they want a fresh election. It seems like every minute now there are more and more people joining this protest rather, those numbers simply growing. Something else is growing though, the number of people who are fed up with it. A petition calling for it to end, calling for all these guys to go home has garnered more than 40,000 signatures so far as patience starts to just get thinner and thinner.
Imogen, thanks for the update.